Most of the work we do from home, be it for an employer, to keep our personal finances in order, or for school, can be completed and submitted digitally. Once in a while, however, you might need to print and sign a legal contract, scan receipts for your accountant, or free a photo that's been trapped on your smartphone to hang on your wall. Situations like these are what make owning a reliable multifunction home printer so attractive. Having tested a number of great models, these are our recommendations for the best inkjet printers you can buy online right now. Number 1. HP OfficeJet Pro 8034E. In the absence of other coworkers, while I work from home, the HP OfficeJet Pro 8035 is the best work wife I could hope for: helpful, nice, and good at its job. The OfficeJet Pro 8035 is an inkjet printer that can produce black and white documents at a printing speed of 20 parts per million, pages per minute. While printing colored content, it churns out pages at 10 parts per million. It's a breeze to set up and print from using a Mac, iPhone, Windows PC or Android device, thanks in part to how easy the HP Smart app is to use. This printer produced solid quality monochrome and colored prints on regular paper and heavy stock paper. Of all of the printers in this guide, the OfficeJet Pro 8035 printed the best color photos on glossy photo paper, making it just as useful as a photo printer as it is for business or school. The photos it printed were clear, had excellent color fidelity and were neither too light nor too dark. Number 2. HP Envy 6055. The HP Envy 6055 might look like a spaceship, but it performs like a workhorse. During testing, it proved more than capable of spitting out sharp-looking black and white documents, quickly and neatly, from Mac OS, Windows, iOS and Android devices. The Envy 6055 is a color inkjet printer that prints documents at a rate of 10 parts per million monochrome and 7 parts per million color. HP recommends using 20-pound paper for this machine. With just 2 ink cartridges, it was exceptionally easy to set up. To ensure that your printed content always looks its best, the Envy 6055 offers the ability to check printer alignment with the scanner, in much the same way that the OfficeJet Pro 8035 does. However, the Envy 6055 didn't perform well when printing on glossy photo paper. Photographs came out streaky, with visible bands of ink. It was also disappointing that when printing to heavier 32-pound paper, the text smudged and bled into the paper stock. And, while HP claims that the Envy 6055 can handle double-sided printing, I was never able to get it to do so. Finally, the printer would occasionally light up like a disco for no discernible reason. Number 3. Epson EcoTank ET4760. The Epson ET4760 won't take up much room in your home office. The most notable thing about Epson's line of EcoTank inkjet printers is that they don't use ink cartridges. Instead, as their name suggests, an EcoTank printer's ink tanks gets topped off by filling them with bottles of ink, available individually or as part of a set, as needed. This could be a messy operation, but the Epson's refill bottles lock into the top of the tank, which prevents spillage. Each of the printer's tanks holds 2.2 ounces of ink. The Epson iPrint app is user-friendly, boasting a straightforward tiled interface. The experience is very similar on both Android and iOS devices. Glossy 4x6 photos came out crisp and clear with the ET4760. Scanned captures and copied photos were true to their originals. Additionally, the printer did an excellent job of single and double-sided document printing, on plain paper. Number 4. Epson XP6100. The Epson XP6100 produced legible text documents on both regular and heavy paper. I found that the copies it made of scanned printed material was acceptable. It handled photo printing reasonably well, too, but neither its copies nor photos were anything to write home about. The Epson iPrint app for Android and iOS worked well with the XP6100. I also like that the printer comes with a designated email address, allowing you to print, even when you're out of the house. Simply email what you want on paper to the printer and you'll find hard copies waiting for you when you return to your home office. Those looking to use the XP6100 primarily with a mobile device will likely be happy with it. Phone the app and email, you'll likely be happy with it. However, I found its software for Windows and Mac computers was convoluted and irritating to use. While testing it with my Windows laptop, the XP6100 software would insist that the printer was connected and ready to print, but wouldn't allow me to do so. It took 3 attempts before I was able to actually connect and print out a document. Number 5. Canon PIXMA TS5320. This multi-purpose Canon printer is a popular item among Amazon shoppers. It's wireless, it can handle 13 black and white pages a minute, and its AirPrint functionality makes it a breeze for Apple users. We haven't tested this exact model firsthand, but user reviews are generally very positive, citing ease of use and great printing quality. If you're concerned about getting it to connect to your device, you do have a variety of options. It supports AirPrint, Bluetooth, USB, and Wi-Fi. It's a smaller printer, so it shouldn't take up much space, and it seems to handle most photo projects well. It comes with a pair of ink cartridges, but replacement carts will of course cost extra. They run about $25 a piece.